Hi, my name is Kristen Boddy and I'm an IELTS teacher at Viva College in Brisbane. Today in Spotlight on IELTS, we'll be beginning our series on the Task 1 of the IELTS Academic Writing Test. Before we get into examples of types of questions, I'd like to review for you the marking criteria, just so you understand exactly how the examiners are going to be correcting your work. Don't forget that the writing task 1 in the academic test is 150 words and you need to write that in 20 minutes. Of course, if you write more than 150 words, that's not a problem. So, the first marking criteria that we're going to talk about is called TA, which stands for Task Achievement. In this particular criteria, the examiner is wanting to check that you have actually answered the question correctly. In writing task 1 of the academic test, there are two very important things that you need to do to get a high score in this criteria. The first is you need to give an overview of the information that you are analyzing. The second is that you must summarize the main points, not talk about irrelevant information, and you must give examples. If you don't support your ideas with examples, you will get a low score in task achievement. The second criteria is called CC. This is talking about coherence and cohesion. These are big words, but basically what this criteria is looking at is the order of the information in your answer. Did you use paragraphs? Have you used linking words? Is it easy to understand what you're saying? It's very important that you practice writing in paragraphs and practice using academic linking words to get a high score in this criteria. The third criteria is what they call lexical resource, or LR. This actually is a very simple criteria and it's just talking about your vocabulary. So obviously in academic IELTS you need to use academic formal vocabulary. The other very important thing for writing task 1 in the academic test is that you use a wide variety of vocabulary. So you want to avoid repeating the same words again and again. The final criteria is GRA, or grammar. So it seems obvious that you need to try to be as accurate as possible and avoid making grammatical mistakes. But that's not the only important thing in this criteria. The other important thing is that you try to use a variety of grammatical structures. Just being accurate is actually not enough. So let's quickly review this information. In the marking criteria, there are 4 sections. The first is task achievement, where you need to make sure you're answering the question. The second is coherence and cohesion, where you need to make sure your text makes sense and has a nice flow. The third is lexical resource, and here they're looking at your use of vocabulary and the variety of words that you use. And the fourth is grammar, and here they're checking for your grammatical accuracy and for the range of grammatical structures that you use. So please tune in next time, where I'm going to begin to give you some examples of writing task 1 tasks and some instructions on how you can answer those effectively. My name's Kristen Boddy. I'm an IELTS teacher at Viva College in Brisbane. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any comments or want to ask questions, please write them in the comments section below. Thanks for your time. See you again next time. Bye.